when you're ready, Bod.
So every filmmaker has one film that gets away from them. For me, it was The Curse of the Wereseal. We filmed it in 84 or 85? I'd have to ask. So the Wereseal starts on the beach. As a boy, he finds a seal skin. So he takes it home. And then that night, he gets a visitor. That's where the horror begins.
It's called a selkie. In the old island story, she's a seal who sheds her skin to walk as a woman.
The selkies have always spoken to me. It's an old Celtic myth, and you find it all over Scotland and Ireland. And it's always associated with tragedy, with children, people disappearing under mysterious circumstances. Some people say it was taught to keep children out of the water to stop them from drowning, but some people believe that there was a darker side of it. See, back then we had no money, but we had spirit. We wanted to revolutionize creature cinema. And I said to those producers, I said to them, forget Jaws. This movie is going to blow it out the water, and we can do it on half the budget.
The key to having a good script is understanding. You know, it feels like I'm reading gibberish.
I had high hopes for this.
But you gotta talk to me, man. You gotta really talk to me on this. I'm trying to dissect. You get a sense of power behind that. Yeah, the connection's not there, man. Off the set, mate. Because someone doesn't believe what I'm saying. The truth is being disrespected by uneducated people in the public.
Of course, tragedy struck and we lost half the cast. The first big hiccup we had was, of course, when Danny drowned in the sea pool in Kent. He was the most beautiful boy. Everybody loved him. He couldn't act to save his life, but we loved him on set. Penny Crane, the makeup artist, she also went missing. She just went to go look at the rock pools while we were editing footage, and she never came back. The police found her makeup belt about 3 miles out to sea, actually, and it was perfectly arranged, which I thought was touching. There was something in the water that summer. The fishermen lost their nets. The tides were coming in faster. There were strange sightings. The seabirds weren't behaving normally. We had no budget, so we were doing all of the editing on Eddie's boat. The boat was sailing, and some people say there was a storm, but local fishermen said that the boat just exploded.
What's that?
There's nothing left. We've got the trailer.
Your trailer?
Yeah. That's all we have of the Wereseal.
And you want to?
Of course, if you want to. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Love you to.
In a quiet seaside town, where myths are just bedtime stories, One boy is about to learn that some legends should never be touched. He thought he'd found a treasure, but what he took home was a curse.
In the old island story, she's a seal who sheds her skin. Here's the thing. The trouble starts when a fisherman finds that skin and has it. The sea always
Remembers.
has a sick and twisted way of keeping its claws on you, keeping its tentacles wrapped around you.
Now, something ancient, something hungry, wants it back, and it will stop at nothing to reclaim its skin. From the depths of folklore comes a nightmare in flippers. Part man, part beast, part wet fury. Prepare for the splash of a lifetime in the course of the Wereseal. This summer, the tide brings terror.
You see, nobody really understood what we were trying to do with the Wereseal. Everybody just saw flippers and fur, and it was just another monster movie. But the Wereseal was different. It was about the juxtaposition of man and mammal and sea and power. It was art. It wasn't just cinema. There was this shot on the beach. It was the boy. That moment where you see him discover the skin. I just knew that was how Kubrick felt. One day somebody is gonna find that footage and they're gonna restore it. And they're going to watch it. And they're going to say that he was right, that I was right.